The number one turn off when I'm recruiting for board directors is a board director who may well have skills, experience, credentials, fancy degrees, great company names on their CV. But if they have a bad attitude, and in particular a big ego, that is an instant turn off. And if we look at how the board is evolving and how important board work is becoming, there really is no room in a modern boardroom setting for someone with a big ego. It really is well predicated towards people who like to serve, people who are collegiate, people obviously who have opinions and are able to put those opinions forward, but not in a forceful or aggressive way. I had a couple of people contact me last week who were incredibly aggressive. I can't explain why these communications went off the rails, but I'm finding increasingly there are people that are very easily triggered by very inane topics, and they show their true colors very quickly. And if you ask them to do a simple thing like send you your resume, you get a testy response. Or if you ask them to correct a document or ask them to register with your firm, you get these very weird and wonderful responses. And it always is a tell to me. It is a warning sign, because when people react over the top to very basic normal communication, that is a warning sign. And it's really interesting. I had a particular candidate who was just off the rails last week and very, very rude, almost into misogynist type language towards me. Doesn't pay to be rude to me, but I went and did a background check on this individual, and lo and behold, about 20 years ago, this individual was fired from their company for doing some very shady, dirty business. And it always shows leopards don't change their spots. So be very careful about your demeanor and your attitude. And quite frankly, if you have a big attitude and you have a big ego, maybe you're better suited to the C-suite, being a big CEO, driving businesses and so on. But board work is very different. And the type of personality that we're looking for in a boardroom setting is definitely of the servant leadership mindset, collegiate, professional, polite, never losing your cool. These are the traits that we look for, and any sign of instability where that's concerned will be a big turn off, not just to me, but to any board search consultant or any individual who's considering appointing you to the board of directors. So just something to consider: your personality type, how you're operating in business, and the impression obviously that you're making when you're interacting with people.